Hey, everybody. All right, so we'll wait a little bit for people to get on. When you hop on, I'm just going to put that we are live. I can ever type as fast as I want to. All right, I see 3 people. It says 3 people are on. So when you hop on, just say hi. Let me know that you're here. If you cannot comment, you may not be logged into YouTube, which don't know why you can't, because I have it specifically selected that you don't have to have an account to comment, but it looks like sometimes people have issues with that. So just let me know that you're on. It says to say, but if you can't comment, then I'll take all comments in the party. So don't worry about commenting here. If you have questions, you need anything, whatever, you can put it right in the party. I have it right up here. So it is right next to me. So I will see whatever comments you have. But just make sure to let me know that you're on just by saying hi, and it'll pop up. There you are. Hello, Nicole. Good to have you on. We'll just wait a little bit for others to get on. It's always the awkward part of waiting, right? All right. And if you're watching this in replay, don't hesitate to ask questions in the group chat or message me privately, whatever works. But please, it does. Hey, Jess, how are you? All right. It shows that there are 3 on, but I only see 2. I see Jessica and Nicole. And Judith, hello. How are you? All right. Now we have 4 on. Wait a little second. No worries. I'm here at the master too, Luke. Oh, excellent, Luke. So it's so funny. So I will tell you this. I'll give you a sneak peek. I was going to say this at the end, but I'll say it now. We have a number of gentlemen in our group. Actually, I should probably go back and see if I ever said anything about ladies or whatever, because the majority of who we get are females. So we have a lot of males in this group. And so I'm putting together right now a list of different graphics of how Norwex works for men. I mean, it works the same way, but like men use this. I have like a hunting graphic, a fishing, a boating, a motorcycle. What are some other ones I'm putting together? I think a sports one, just different things that men can use. I did a men's party once with a bunch of hunters. It was one heck of a good time. It was an in-home party, and it was quite exciting. So Luke, do not hesitate to ask any questions at all, either on the live or even later on when I post tomorrow. So tomorrow's post will be the man's graphic post. So I'll post a bunch of those graphics for you to see as well. All right. So we have 3 on. Should we get started? What do you think? Other people can join after. It's so funny because I have, who is saying hi here? Let me just take a look and see. Michelle. All right, Michelle, you were saying hi on the group chat. So I'm assuming you cannot comment here, which is totally fine. You can comment in the group chat. That's fine. Okay. So for those who are going to join later or not able to join now, this will be on replay just by clicking on that button. So they'll get all the information as well. So let's get going, because they do not want to keep you. This is my thing. This should be a quick thing. Your time is valuable. I get that. So we're just going to go through quickly. But at the same time, where I want to make sure it's quick so that I value your time, I'm here. So I will not leave without answering all of your questions and anything that you need. So please do not feel that you can't ask questions or whatever, and ask them at any time. I have my chat open there and here. So ask the questions whenever, and we'll get going. All right. Michelle's also watching with Joe home from the party. Excellent. Okay, look at this. This is amazing. All right, so here we go. So first of all, I want to thank Jess for having this party. So I met Jessica. We were camping at Lazy Lakes and introduced her to Norwex there. And I even came over and cleaned her camper with the diluted UPP. So if you saw the post about our laundry detergent, I just keep a 1/4 teaspoon of the UPP in a 8-ounce squirt bottle, and it works as an all-purpose cleaner for stains and all sorts of things. So we went to town on her camper. She went to town on her camper with the cloth I gave her, and she's like, I think I might need more of these. So since then, I have enjoyed getting to know Jessica tremendously, and so I'm so glad she's having this party. And I'll explain a little bit about some details kind of at the end. But what I do want to say is for anybody who's interested in hosting a party the way Jess is, whether it's even Express Party or there's a new party platform coming out there that I'm probably going to start introducing in January. I'm going to learn it in December. So we can do one in December, but I know December is kind of a crazy time. So we're looking mostly January. It's an online platform party. But if you're interested in hosting a party, let me know. Not only will you be getting more Norwex to share with your friends and family and be able to share it with them, but you'd be helping out Jessica by hosting a party, and I'll kind of go over all that stuff. Actually, on Wednesday, I'll do a post that I talk about all that. But the biggest thing is with Norwex is that you can earn a ton of stuff for free. Norwex is not like one of those direct sales companies that let me put it this way, I never did a party. I never went to parties. I never hosted a party. So I had no idea about this direct sales thing until I started selling Norwex. And then I wanted to have it's called Ruby Ribbon party. I'm like, this is great. I'll get all free Ruby Ribbon like I do with Norwex. That's not the case. So I'm finding out that most direct sales companies, you earn like 50% off something, or you can choose this category for 25% off and earn it. And you have to spend all of your own money. That's not the way it works with Norwex. Norwex, there's 4 ways to earn stuff, and all of them are Norwex gives stuff to you. You don't have to spend any of your money with any of the rewards. So if you're interested in that, let me know. If you like what you see here and you want everything like in the catalog, which is, trust me, it happens, and you want to learn about becoming a consultant and joining my team, let me know that too. I can share information with you. I'm not pushy. I'm not going to be like hounding you or anything. I'll just share the info. Essentially, you earn 35% discount on anything you want. If you want to do Norwex just for yourself and just keep it for yourself, you can do a 35% discount. If you want to sell it like I do, you can earn 35% commission. And that's on anything. There's nothing like, again, different categories or anything. So it's absolutely amazing. And I will tell you, the best part of my job is training new consultants. So I would definitely join any party started by anyone who joined mine as well. So yeah, so you will get Jessica joining your party. So that is awesome. All right. So now I'll have a couple more posts about that as we kind of close up the party too. So pay attention for those. All right. So first thing I always like to tell people is my really quick limited version of a Norwex story. And that is I have been selling Norwex for 3 years. I am what's considered an executive sales leader. That means I have 85 consultants right underneath me. Where I told you the best part of my job is training new consultants. I love it. So anyway, and the biggest thing is we are just trying to get Norwex into the hands of every home in America as much as we can. I'm going to go over some bad stuff, which if you've looked at the bad statistics, you see that before. But our biggest thing is we really want to create safe havens for people in their homes because the chemicals that we're using to clean with are toxic and they're hurting us. They're hurting ourselves. They're hurting our families. They're hurting our children, our pets, and the environment. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. I started selling Norwex because I was the biggest Norwex skeptic. I had friends who used it. I had friends who sold it. I told them they were all going to die because they were going to get salmonella poisoning if they thought that they can clean raw chicken off of a countertop with a cloth. If you did not have a chance to see the raw chicken demo, scroll back up and watch the raw chicken demo. That's the demo that sold me when I went to a friend's house whose sister-in-law sold Norwex and just showed me that demo, and I was sold. And I'm like, okay, now I want everything. So I started selling Norwex because I wanted my mop for free. And I knew my friends needed to know how to reduce their cleaning time down by 75%. That's the only thing that sold me on Norwex is that it literally saved me 75% of my cleaning time. I didn't start learning about the toxic chemicals and all that until after I started selling Norwex. And then my mission became even stronger. And I'm like, everyone needs to know about this. And Judith would help too. See, you get Judith on board as well. Very good. So the other thing I will say, though, is when I first bought my Norwex, it sat in its box for 3 months. Don't be Michelle. Don't be like me. When you get your Norwex, do not let it sit in a box for 3 months because I let it sit in the box and I'm like, I have no time. My husband and I own a 24/7-hour business. I also was teaching part-time English. I ran 3 ministries, was president of my son's parents guild. I had no time. And I was typed on Facebook. I'm like, does anybody know of a good cleaning lady? Because I just can't do this anymore. And that's where my girlfriend who had the party, it's like, did you open your box yet? And I'm like, no. She's like, open your box. I'm like, Nicole, opening a box is not going to help me. Long story short, after she yelled at me, I opened my box. And what used to take me a good whole day of Saturday in grubby cleaning clothes, cleaning my bathrooms, my floors, my cleaning like top to bottom my house, taking me all day and away from my family, now literally takes me half a day. And I don't even have a day of cleaning anymore because it's easy enough for me to come home in my work clothes and clean my upstairs and my downstairs bathroom in 10 minutes flat. So, so it's absolutely amazing. So I just want to point that out, that for me, it started because I really needed help cleaning. I didn't have the time. I didn't have the energy. And that's where it helped me. But then I started learning, and this is where I'm going to talk about this, is that did you know that in the past 50 years, over 80,000 chemicals have been introduced into our lives? That's 80,000 in only the past 50 years. Of those 80,000, only 200 of them have actually been tested to see, are they appropriate for us to use in this country? And of those 200, only 9 of them have been banned in the United States, whereas they have been banned in all other countries. So that makes you wonder, right? I just saw a post about a Harvard professor talking about the FDA and all that. Guys, the FDA is not looking out for our best interest. The FDA has all these chemicals approved, and they are dangerous. If you go to the EWG, it's called the Environmental Working Group.org, and you see the ratings of all these chemicals that we're using in our cleaning products and what they do as far as damaging, from endocrine blockers to carcinogens to everything, it's disgusting. So where these things are legal, they're not safe. Now, of those 200, remember, that are banned, or of those, the 9 that are banned in the other countries, but they're all approved here. They just came out with a study that says bathroom cleaners alone, the damage they do to your lungs is equal to the damage to a person who smokes 1 pack of cigarettes a day. That's awful. And that one hit me at home because my grandmother died of lung cancer. She never smoked. She was never around to smoke a day in her life. She had no radon in her home, which is another contributing to lung cancer, but she kept an immaculately clean house. And the doctors really do trace it back to the cleaning products she was using. In 1901, the cancer rate was 1 in 8,000. 1 in 8,000 people had cancer in 1901. And it's not like they didn't know what it was or anything like that. They knew what cancer was. They didn't have the treatment options we have now. They knew what it was. Today, it's 1 in 3. That's disgusting. Think about that. 1 in 8,000 to 1 in 3. And they are tracing it right back to our cleaning products. We have to do better. Our kids deserve better. Our parents deserve better. We deserve better. And even the environment. If you think about, if you open up underneath of your cabinet and look at all those single-use plastic bottles and containers and everything else, we could be doing better for the environment. And not only from the containers, but all the toxins that they're releasing. It's awful. Okay, let me just make sure I didn't miss any. Yes. Okay. We didn't miss any questions. All right. So without further ado, what I want to do is I want to demo for you. I'm going to do 2 quick demos with you today. The first one is going to be on our, what we call the basic package. And this is the Enviro Cloth and the window cloth. So I'm going to really talk about the Safe Haven 5 set. And that's what you've been seeing all the posts about. But I'm going to demo for you. So if you didn't have a chance to watch the demos, guys, I know the videos, like, you're like, oh, it's time to watch a video. When you're sitting and ready to go to sleep, well, that's not the best time to do it, because you really shouldn't be watching screens before an hour before bedtime. But if you do, watch mine. So anyway, if you go through, watch the demos, because I really do a good job of explaining certain things and all that. And there really is going to really open your eyes to see what Norwex is, especially where I explain exactly what the Enviro Cloth is. That first video about, actually might be the second video. It's the Safe Haven 5 explained. It's like 16 minutes. I get that it's long, but I go through everything, all the details of how the Enviro Cloth works and why. And then I do a couple of these little demos in there. You definitely want to watch, because you're going to miss out on so much if you don't kind of understand the big picture. All right. So the Enviro Cloth is the one you use wet. So our microfiber is 1/200th of a human hair, which is finer than what any other microfiber is in the United States, because the US says it only has to be 1/6 of a human hair. And it's woven together in a star-like pattern, which means it's going to pick everything up and it's going to trap it in there, which means it won't transfer from one surface to the next. Watch the chicken demo. You'll see why. Now, that's where I clean raw chicken off a plate, and I test it with the protein swabs that they use when they go to test restaurants. Really important. Watch that chicken demo. So once we have all that stuff that's trapped into the Enviro, it will not transfer from one surface to the next. And you can use this one cloth wet to clean your entire house. And then when you're done with it, you're going to rinse it under hot water. We call it the power wash. If you scroll back up, you see a graphic where I talk about how to care for your Norwex. You're going to give it a press, agitate, and rub under hot water to open up those fibers and release it. You are going to wring it really well. I always say you keep folding it against each other, wring it, and you hit by its tag to dry. And while it's drying, each of the microfibers has what's called liquid silver woven in each of the fibers. And silver is a natural antimicrobial. So while your cloth is hanging to dry, it self-purifies. So no more stinky cloth smell, right? Like if you think of your washcloths, your towels, after a couple of days, you got to throw those babies in the laundry because they stink, and that's from bacteria. So you won't have the problem with now. So 90% of our microfiber has the backlock in it, from our kitchen towels to our kitchen washcloths to our counter cloths to the Enviro. So all that stuff, you're no longer going to have that stinky cloth smell. It's amazing. So as your cloth is hanging to dry, it self-purifies. Then, so as this is a hard working one, we have this nice little pretty the window cloth, and this is the one you use dry. So when you go to wash anything in your house, you use the Enviro. When you wash your mirrors, your windows, your stainless steel, or any kind of glass, you're going to wash that with the Enviro. But for those, then you're going to come along and you're going to dry it with the window cloth, and you're going to give it a streak-free, lint-free shine. And I'm going to show you that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this butter, and if you did watch the oops, let me open this. Hold on. The one, a Safe Haven 5 demo, or the Safe Haven 5 video, I do this little demo in there as well. All right, so here I'm going to take this. I'm going to bring my chair over so I can put my leg up. And I'm going to write 85K, and that represents the 85,000 chemicals that have been created in our world. And if we think about this, all of this butter is worse than our kids' fingerprints, our dog's nose prints and mouth, and even our babies who might be licking our windows. Guys, whatever cleaners you put on there, those are the chemicals that our kids and our animals are licking when they lick the windows and everything. And those chemicals actually attract dirt and grime and dust, so you have to clean more often. Here you won't have that problem. But anyway, so that butter is pretty much in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Enviro cloth, and I always tell people you want to make sure you use it flat. Hold on, let me fold it. You want to use it flat so that the whole surface is covered with this. And I'm just going to wash it. So I'm going to wash it wet with the Enviro, and you see how it's all wet there? You see the wet? Then I'm going to take my window cloth, and I'm going to dry it. So you're using the window cloth dry to give it the lint-free, streak-free shine. And watch. See that? Oops. Or is that the thing from there? Oh, that's my screen there. So see that? No streaks, no lint. Those are the lines there, by the way, are my light. They're not the streaks, so you can see them going back and forth. So streak-free, lint-free shine. And think about how much time you're going to save by washing your windows and your mirrors and your glass and your stainless steel with just these two cloths. No more wasting paper towels. 30,000 tons of paper towel waste are what's in the United States every day. 300 tons. That's crazy. So no more paper towels, no more glass cleaner. And then think about it. No more tub and tile cleaner. No more all-purpose cleaner. What else? What other cleaners do we have under our sinks? No more of that. All you need is the Enviro. It's going to pick up 99% of bacteria off any surface. This is watch the chicken demo. And guys, if you are a disinfecting wipes person, like I was the disinfecting wipes queen, you need to watch the Enviro cloth versus the disinfecting wipes. They're not cleaning the way you think that they are. B, you're actually spreading the germs instead of picking them up. C, they're not even being used properly. It's just awful. And 4, B, D, you are introducing such toxic chemicals. The same pesticides that are in the lawns, when people spray their lawns, they say, hey, don't go on those in 48 hours. The same pesticides that are in the lawn that you can't go on for 48 hours are the same pesticides that are in your container of disinfecting wipes. Don't use them. Okay. The next demo I'm going to do is I want to show you the dusting mitt, because this for me was like the biggest thing. I hate dusting. My daughter was a duster. I'm highly allergic to dust. I had no idea. I was breaking out with all this stuff. So when my oldest daughter went away to college, I'm like, great, we will never dust again in this house. And then, oh my gosh, soap scum on tubs too. Yeah, hold on to that. All right, hold on to the dusting mitt thing. Soap scum on tubs. First of all, yes, the Enviro is going to work to clean off the bacteria and things like that. Soap scum is a bit tough. So I tell people, so we have what's called a bathroom. Well, there's two products. The bathroom cleaner. Oh my gosh, and hard stains. Joe, I will tell you that. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'm going to bring over these two things. I bet you I don't have another descaler. Give me a second. I do. Okay. These two products right here. So The Enviro is, I always tell people, what I do is once a week, I'll kind of go through, I'll wash the Enviro. Actually, I never bend over to wash the floor of my tub again. Do you want to know why? Oh, I hope I have it here. I do. All right, I'm bouncing around. But the tub, we have what's called the bathroom scrub mitt that you can, it's literally a mitt that you can put on your hand. It's got a really nice scrubby side over here and then a plushier Enviro side over here. So like you can wash like your walls down. This is the first thing I bought from Norwex. This in the cleaning paste so I could do my showers. And then I'm like, well, I never need this again because like once a week, I just kind of take my Enviro and I wipe through everything and it's great. And then I learned that you could take this mitt. At the end of my shower, I take this mitt, I throw it on my foot, I hold on to the sides of my wall, and I wash the bottom of my tub with the bathroom scrub mitt. And I have not bent over to wash my tub in over 2 years. That's incredible. But I always say once a week, I kind of do like the cleaning. But when you get the hard water stains or the soap scum buildup, sometimes you need something tougher. But again, you don't want to go to those toxic chemicals. So we have our bathroom cleaner. Well, that's the descaler. Hold on. We have our bathroom cleaner. This is super, super concentrated. You take 1 ounce of this and you pour it into 7 ounces of water to make your bathroom cleaner. That's all this will last you forever. 1 ounce for 7 ounces of water. So once a month, I will take this to get rid of like the hard water stains or the soap scum and things like that. And it's incredible. And once a month, I'll keep one of the little squirt bottles in my shower because then once a month, I squirt the floor after my shower, wipe it down with this, and it's great. The second thing we do have is this is our descaler. The descaler, if you have really hard water and like the calcium, lime, rust, that kind of stuff, you take the descaler, and this will come with a spray bottle. You spray it on, you let it sit for 5 minutes, and you take any of our claws and you get that baby clean. If you want, and sink stains, this is the descaler is what you want for any of those hard water, those sink stains, all that stuff, the descaler. I'll post pictures. Somebody remind me because my memory is awful. Remind me to post before and after pictures of the descaler and the bathroom cleaner in our party, and I will post them. They're incredible, absolutely incredible. Again, the descaler you're going to use with a squirt bottle. And there's one I have a picture of using on a glass shower door, and I have the before picture and the after picture of like a week after even using it. It even prevents the stains from keeping building up. And the bathroom cleaner also for like a toilet cleaner, you squirt a little bit in the toilet, and we have the best toilet brush in the world. It's got a little appendage on it. It's again antimicrobial. Our toilet brush is incredible. But you squirt a little bit of this in there with the toilet brush to get your toilet clean. They're the bomb. So, and again, only 1 ounce of this. This is you concentrated, so you want to dilute it. 1 ounce of this for 7 ounces of water. The descaler, you use full scale. Okay. So going back to the dusting mitt, and if I didn't answer any of your questions or there's other ones, please do not hesitate to keep asking. All right, so going back to the dusting mitt, our dusting mitt works on a static charge because you know like when you dust, the dust falls to the floor, then you vacuum and emits it back up. And people are like, well, that's why you vacuum first. Okay, so you vacuum first, it emits it back up, and you dust and it falls to the floor. I mean, it's this never-ending cycle, right? But the dusting mitt literally works on an electric charge where it attracts the dust and it picks it up, and then you throw it away. So no more just pushing it one. Oh, yeah, I will talk about that too. No more pushing it from one thing to the next, right? All right, so hold on. So Jessica said she saved some bad RV, like I saved some bad RV stains with the diluted UPP. I wish I brought that upstairs. Hold on. Hey, honey, can you bring me my bottle of diluted UPP? We'll see if you can find it. If you can't, it'll be all right. It's actually, you probably don't need to. It's just literally a quarter teaspoon of the UPP in 8 ounces of water in a squirt bottle. And Norwex sells these forever spray bottles. They're incredible. They have a silicone base to them, and it's a frosted glass bottle. So again, getting rid of the plastics, and the silicone base is nice because it sticks, so it's not going to knock over. But yeah, so the all-purpose cleaner, it saves a lot of stains on things like that too. But I'll tell you, the bathroom, for like those calcium, lime, and rust ones, these two are really good at tackling those nasty, because the bathroom seems to have just that little bit of extra necessity to it. Okay, so dusting mitt, it works the stack charge. It picks up the dust. So I'm going to, oh, thank you, sweetheart. So this is our frosted glass bottle, and this is it. I have the diluted UPP in there so you can see the soap suds from when it's shaken up. I just keep it in there, and this is It has got blood stains off of white carpet, barbecue stains off of a white carpet. Oh, my blue eyeshadow that shattered all over my bathroom, my rug right in front of my sink. What do you call that? Bath mat, maybe? Right in front of my sink. It's his saved me. 5 dogs in my house. How about dog hair? Oh my gosh, dog hair. Judith, you need a couple of things. You need, first of all, the rubber brush right here. Hold on. Joe, can you bring me up the rubber mop? My husband's great. The rubber brush right here is incredible. I'm actually going to show you with the dusting mitt, but also for like getting the dog hair off of your benches, your couches, your seats, anything gets the dog hair picks it right up. And hopefully your means going to bring up, we just came out in August with a rubber broom. So it's literally like the rubber broom, but an attachment that goes onto that telescopic mop handle. So if you have the mop, you just need the rubber broom attachment to attach right onto it. And if you don't have the mop, you want the mop. And with dog hair, you want what's called the Chenille Mop Head. It's the dry mop head that picks up every ounce of dog hair that you didn't even know you had. You also need, oh my gosh, this is terrible. You need the pet mitt for when your dogs come in from the outside. The pet mitt is awesome. You just take it and wipe their little paws off. It gets rid of mud, snow, grime, everything. We take it camping with us, so there's no nonsensey stuff going into the camper because where we camp, it is muddy. It's incredible. All right. Going back to the dusting mitt. It works on a static charge. So you want to just kind of rub your hand on it or rub it against itself, or I do take my rubber brush to it to give it its static charge. Since you can't really see dust, what I am going to do is I'm going to take black pepper and I'm going to put it on this white plate here. And I'm going to show you, oh, thanks. Oh, no, the rubber broom, not the mop.
What did you say?
The rubber broom. So it's the one, it's the black handle with
I'm fully aware of what the rubber broom is.
He's so good. You know what? We have it on replay. I'll have to go back and watch. Okay. So let me put this down. Can you guys see? Oh man, this is tough because I can't see the camera as well when it's down like this. Can you guys see there? Okay. So you got the black pepper on there. I'm going to take my dusting mitt and I'm going to wipe. And you notice I'm not like flinging it off the side. I'm keeping the dusting mitt right on the plate. And look at that. No more pepper. And look at here. Ooh, turn on caveat browsing. No. Can you see? Can I get this close enough to the camera? Can you see the pepper all over this? This is the hard part about not having it. If I do that, there you go. See all the pepper that's right on there? So no more on the plate. So it works the same way with dust. Then I'm going to take this. Thank you, honey. And I'm going to take my garbage can. And I'm just going to take my rubber brush. And I'm going to brush the dust, in this case, the pepper, right into the garbage can. And we are done. And it's ready to go for the next use. Now, if you don't have the rubber brush, you could take your hand. You could beat it against the house. You could do whatever you want. And I kind of missed the garbage can. I got it in the plate there. And all over my table. I needed to pay attention. Now, the other thing with the dusting mitt, if you get this wet, you can take it to wash your window screens. So like you go right up to your screens. Well, it's my blind, but if you like open it, whatever, and you wash your screens, that's why mine is so dirty, actually, because once a year we go through and we wash all of our screens in the house with a dusting mitt. No more taking the screens out, hosing them down, soap and water, hosing them back and putting them back up. You just wash it with the dusting mitt and you're done. Okay. So Michelle says yes. Oh gosh, yes to what? Because I missed that, what I said. So let me know with yes to what. Here's the rubber broom. All right. So this is, if you guys didn't see the mop video, I didn't plan on standing up, so don't mind me and my leggings here. If you didn't see the mop video yet, I talk all about the mop handle, the telescopic mop handle and all that. And this is the rubber broom attachment. So it's going to pick up, I've used this to get the dog hair off my stairs because the vacuum, let's just face it, it does not get it. And then the hair gets all caught up in there. So I use this. I literally am just rubber brooming the stairs. It's incredible for dog hair. Okay, I saw the pepper. Oh, the pepper on the mitt. Thank you. All right. You should put the pepper back on the plate just to show them. Okay, I could do that as I wiped up the plate. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, so here's the plate with the pepper. I'm going to take the dusting mitt and we're going to wipe again. Okay, so we wipe the plate. There's the pepper on the dusting mitt. And then Let me see if I can. Oh wait, I'm gonna end up like knocking us off. So here, as I just wipe that. Okay, and now can I hold that there? There. Oh, we can. Reload site. No, I'm gonna end up coming off of this. Hold on. Let me see. Let me hit cancel here. Hold on. I don't want to reload. Cancel. Okay, and then brush that right there. And you can see the pepper right back on the plate. Does that help? Is that good? All right. So there we go. Now let me brush that into there because I'm going to sneeze. I wish we had something less sneezy. Okay, so those are the two demos I really wanted to do with you tonight. And then also just really quick talk about if you are just getting started with Norwex, the Safe Haven 5 set is the way to go. You not only get the Enviro and the window cloth, that's our basic package, and the dusting mitt. Those three together are a household package, but you get the cleaning paste. And guys, this is the bomb. Everybody wants this. When you get it, it's not as like a paste. It's hard. You see it like this and listen. Like you can hear it. It's hard. You make it a paste by dipping your wet Enviro cloth, your Speary sponge, whatever into it, and then using it as a paste. This will last you forever. Like it's a wise investment. And then obviously the UPP, this laundry detergent. As we talked about making it into the all-purpose cleaner. This is a 1/4 teaspoon of this and 8 ounces of this. And when you use this, you use this for all of your laundry, not just for caring for your Norwex, for laundering that, but for all your laundry. And if you have an HE washer, you only use 1/4 teaspoon. You only use 1 teaspoon of this for a large load of laundry. If you have a non-HE, then you do 1 tablespoon. But it's going to come with a scoop, and the scoop is this size. Hold on. It's going to come with this scoop. You're going to take this scoop and you're going to throw it away. You don't need it. We're an international company, so we make our products that work for anybody internationally. Our water here is really good. You do not need this scoop. You only need 1 teaspoon for a HE washer, which is this much right here, and 1 tablespoon for a non-HE, which is this right here. So this will last you a very long time. This is the only detergent we use in our house. My clothes, I know it sounds silly to say my brights are brighter, my whites are whiter, but it's true. And I don't feel they have that pilliness that they get to them all the time where they get worn so quickly. It like preserves the material, it seems like. So the Safe Haven 5 package is the way to go because not only do you have all this stuff, but you have a way to take care of all of this stuff. Okay, so what I want to talk to you a little bit more now is the rest of the couple of days because our party, today was the last day. Well, I shouldn't say today. Tomorrow there'll be 2 more educational posts. I'm going to talk about the body cloth because Norwex not only cleans your house from your head or for your house, but it cleans your body from your head to your hiney. I have not used soap on my body since September of 2018 and nothing on my hair since October of 2018, just the body cloth. So I have a post I'm going to do all about the body cloth. And hold on. So what I really love about the mitt and the dry mop is that you rub the rubber brush over your dry mop and your mitt so you keep moving along to clean. You don't need to keep swapping and washing. That is a great point. I never even thought to make that. You just literally, even with the dusting, and the mopping and everything, swish, 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 you're done. You keep moving. You don't have to stop and switch and all that. That's a great point. It means dog hair is not a problem and you aren't wasting Swiffer whips. That's so true too. Jess, do you have a dog? Because honest to goodness, my husband will kill me. I don't think I have one up here. Oh, I do have the small one. Hold on. Okay. This is our Chenille Mop Head. So this is for the small mop. The long mop has the like greenish color one. This for dog hair, it is incredible. It works on a static charge. Any of our dry mops, you just want to rub it together. It will pick up every piece of dog hair that you didn't even know existed. I love it for the mop. But anyway, all right. So I'm going to do our body tomorrow. And after tomorrow, tonight what I'm going to post, I'm going to put some money saving graphics. So it kind of gives you a good comparison to see. Like, because everyone's like, oh, I don't want to spend the money on Norwex and all that. It's like, okay, so you might be spending a little bit more money up front, but you're never having to go down a cleaning aisle again. So I compare it to what it would cost if you were doing like your mops, like versus your mop cleaners, and what it would cost for like your tub tile cleaners, your glass cleaners, paper towels, all that stuff. And all this replaces that. So I'll do that post tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to do the body post so you can see that. And then I usually do the order link, but I'm going to wait on the order link. I will post it tomorrow. But before I do that, I do want to post my men's graphics. So I'm going to get those to get together. I'm going to post about the men's stuff as well. So you'll see those. And we're going to keep the party open until Friday. If people do need more time, a lot of people are like, you know what? I thought I would have time to watch the videos. Can I have this weekend to do that? That's fine. We can keep your party open until Monday. I'll talk to Jess. We'll get that all set. Laundry at Jessica's tonight. That's awesome. So anyway, so the, what was I starting to say? The party. Okay, so we'll keep it open till Friday, but if we need it till Monday so everybody has a chance to watch the videos and decide what you want, we'll do that as well. And then just between now and Friday, I'll have a couple of other posts. One, I will definitely talk about hosting a party. Guys, the best way to get your Norwex and get it for free is to host a party. You have no idea how much you can earn. So I'm going to show you a graphic about what you can earn and even a video where I talk about it, because if people don't watch the video and they're my hosts and they're like, wait a minute, I didn't know I was getting all of that. It's like, yes. And then you don't want to order duplicates like from what you're getting too. So I like to make sure I explain all of that. And then let me just see. I think that's about it. I think that's all I had. So what questions do you have for me? I'm going to go put this away. Hold on. This is, by the way, my Norwex room. Like, if you see that's my mop stuff there. Like, this is like the whole Norwex kit and caboodle of everything. I have and I can't even show you over there. I have a 3-tiered shelf of it all. So Norwex is amazing. All right. So questions for me. Anything you want to see that I didn't post. I'm going to have to remember to do the bathroom and Descaler pics. I might post the bathroom and the Descaler pics, and then right after that, do the money saving graphics. So pay attention for both of those coming through on the party. I think that's it. Oh, and the other thing with the body cloth, by the way, so you just use water, no soaps, no body cloths, no nothing, just the body cloth and water. And for shaving, like you wash, like I always tell people I wash my underarms, and then I take my razor, I shave, I wash my legs, I take my shaver, I shave. I have not used shave gel, shave cream, nothing. And we have men on, so I don't know if I should say this, but in the bikini area, ladies, and sometimes it itches when it grows back. You don't have that. No issues with the shaving, with the body cloth and all that, and the itching of the groin and growing back. So what the body cloth does is it exfoliates. And as it's exfoliating, it's bringing all those hair follicles right to the surface and giving you a nice clean shave. It's incredible. I do have a video. I'm not sure if I'll post it in there. I have of me in the shower using it on my hair. And it's when I had short hair. So I'm in the process of doing another video from soup to nuts, like the whole thing. Just a matter of finding the time to do it. So how long do the products last? Oh, that's a great question. How long do the products last before getting new ones? All right. So all of our microfiber has a 2-year warranty. Our new mops have a 5-year warranty. So they're guaranteed, like if anything happens to them, to be replaced within that time frame. However, they will last you longer than 2 years. I always tell people, if you can see your cloth, it's still working. It's not like the silver disappears. It's not like the microfiber stops working. You might find that after a couple of years, they get a little crunchy, but as soon as you wet them again, they're fine. So let me see. I've had this one I've had for, since this is my first one. So September 2018 this is the one I use. A girl on our team, she's been doing this for 13 years. The same cloth that she started with is the same cloth she does all of her demos with like the chicken demo and everything when she does in home parties. So it's going to last you. The only thing is I will say the body cloths, I do replace my body cloths every 2 years because I do use them a lot. And they get really crusty and it's like, they're a little stiffer. And for my body, I like to freshen them up. So I do replace those every 2 years, but that's like, I don't buy soap. So what other questions do you guys have for me? I'm trying to think of some general questions I usually get that I may not have answered. I don't know. I try to go through them all. And other products, take a look at the catalog. The only thing that stings when we do a party is it's so hard to be able to highlight everything because there's so many amazing things, but we don't have the time to discuss them all. Dog poop and urine and mud and old stains completely gone. Jess, you have to show the pictures. I still have to put that together. The pictures you showed me of the towels and everything. You might have to post that because I think it means more coming from you than it would from me. Jessica has to show you she has to show you these pictures of what the UPP, thank you, I'm losing my mind. She washed, how old were these towels of like huge dogs, like dog grossness all over them. And she's like, she did not think there would be a way to get them clean. And they did with the Ultra Power Plus. Guys, this detergent is insane. Like it is, there's nothing out there like it. And let me read you this. So no biodegradable it's biodegradable surfactants and no phosphates, no sulfates. So the SLSs and the SESs, no chlorine or bleach, no fillers, no optical brighteners. Guys, optical brighteners are some of the most dangerous things in our laundry. No animal testing and no dyes or fragrances. This is the most friendliest for your skin. We have super sensitive skin in our house. So, but not only that, it just works. It works better than any other detergent that's out there. And Judith says, yup. So I know so many of you, speaking of Judith saying yup, I know so many of you already use Norwex and know it. So please, 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 if there's anything that you want to know, let me know, especially with our new products that came out. We have our new holiday limited edition things that came out. Again, it's just so hard because I can't show you everything in a party. So, I also will be posting a link to my VIP group. So in Facebook, I have my own VIP group where we do private sales, deals, things like that. I do demos and talk about all the products we can't talk about in a party. I talk about there. So when I post that, make sure you join. Joe, you wash the cloths with UPP, then they last years. If you wash the cloths with UPP, they will last forever. And guys, you really only want to use UPP. Now, the reason why we use UPP is because they're safe not only for our microfiber, but for all cloth, all fabric. They're non-toxic, and it's a free and clear soap. So they say you can use a free and clear soap on Norwex where it's not going to hurt the silver. But they aren't going to last you as long because there's so many other chemicals in all of these soaps that are out there that break down the fibers. They just beat on them like crazy. Ours doesn't do that. But the reason why you need to make sure you have a free and clear, and don't ever use any soap on any of your Norwex, your microfiber, because, the ones that have the silver in it, because what happens is the soap will actually leave a coating all along your microfiber. So it covers up the silver. So the way silver works is when a bacteria is on there, the bacteria just dies off because it cannot grow. Bacteria cannot propagate against silver. It's the antimicrobial. But if you have something coating the silver, that bacteria will sit on the soap and keep propagating against that. So that's why you need to make sure it's a free and clear. And yes, only 1 teaspoon with the laundry. If you have an HE washer, just a teaspoon. Non-HE, 1 tablespoon. And I'm talking a large load. Like if it's a large load. If you use a smaller load, you got to use less than a teaspoon. Don't be like me when I first did this where I'm like, oh, more is always better, right? No, not the case. Because we do not have all the other nonsense like dyes and fragrances and everything in there. So if you use too much of the other brand detergent, which I did, even the amount that they tell you fill up to here on the cap is too much because they want you to keep using it so you can keep buying more. Well, I would always go over that amount. And my clothes never smelled bad or anything. They always smelled like whatever detergent I was using. With this, if you use too much, you're going to clog your fibers. And there's no synthetic fragrance or anything in there that's going to cover up those clogged fibers. So I did that with my real clothes the first time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like after a week, I'm like, and it wasn't like they smelled bad, but they just didn't smell fresh like they did when they first came out of laundry. So I washed them all without any soap and I opened it and there were suds in there. Like I had so much soap in there. So really a little goes a long way. All right. Any other questions or anything? I've kept you for 44 minutes. I was not honoring your time. Well, you guys had questions, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I just hate taking people away from what they have going on. All right. I will let you guys go because it doesn't look like there's more questions. But if you have them, please ask them in the group chat. Message me. Just click on my picture and hit send message. Send me a message privately if you don't want to post it in the group. And again, we're going to be open for the next couple of days. I will have those few posts coming out tonight, the few more tomorrow, and then we keep it open till Friday. If you want more time on the weekend, we will definitely give you that time to watch everything. Just literally scroll up and just watch the videos. The greatest thing about an express party is everything stays in order. It's not like Facebook where they've jumped around. So scroll up and you can just watch everything as you go. Jessica, you should tell my friends about your page and promos. So I thought I just did. Maybe I didn't. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. Okay. I will be posting a link to my VIP group. I can't believe I didn't do that. That's something I always do. Okay. So, and the dog towels smelled good. Oh yeah, they did. So yeah, I have a VIP group and Facebook that you can join. I do extra demos in there. I do private sales, and actually there's a 12 days of Christmas sale coming up. That information is actually be going out tomorrow to my already existing customers. So I'll let you guys know about that as well. But I can do my own little private sales and deals, and I do demos and all sorts of stuff in there. So I will be posting that link later on this week before we close up on Friday. So when I post it, make sure you click and join, because that is a ton of fun to be in. If you want it beforehand, again, send me a private message and do that. I just hate to put it all in here for the 4 people who are on here and the rest of the people in the party that might get confused. So if you want that link beforehand, let me know. I'll put you in. Anything else? And this keeps going off. I hope that's nobody in the messaging group. Hold on. Nope. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great night. And thank you guys. Thank you for joining. And let me know what questions you have. You want a party? Let me know. If you want this Norwex for 35% off, join my team. We have a ton of fun. I have probably the best team in the world. You have no idea. I'm just blessed. All right, guys. Have a wonderful evening. We will see you. Ask me any questions, whatever you need. Bye, guys.